Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Good. Check. Check. Boom. Check 1 2. Cool.
Check 1, 2. Well, welcome to the party here at the Athlete Institute in Mono, Ontario. OSBA regular season action between Bill Crothers, the visitors, in the red jerseys with white and black trim, and your hometown Orangeville Prep Bears in their black jerseys with gold trim. I'm Chris McKee. Thanks for joining me on a World Cup afternoon. I'm sure many of you out there spent the afternoon watching Canadian men's national team in a valiant effort against Belgium. I thought we were the better squad, but alas, couldn't get the W. So it should be a good night. I was up here on the weekend doing some of the grind session games, well, last weekend. So nice to be back for some OSBA action. So Crothers comes in 3-2. Orangeville 1-4. So both teams need this game immensely. Kenny underneath. Owen Kenny, first basket for Orangeville. So out there for Orangeville, Owen Kenny, Riaz Salyu, Arjun Bardwaj, Chris Kirstens, and Jaden Zhao. For Crothers, Jonathan Good, Timothy Eze, Cooper Short, and that's McKnight for 3. No good. Rebound Kenny. Also Malik Edwards and Josiah McKnight, as mentioned, just hit that or just missed that shot. Kirstens. Zhao drives, no good. Trying to get my headphone level going so I can hear myself. There we go. So Jaden Zhao at the free throw line. Hits the first. So it is scorching warm up in this gym. Anyone that's been up here knows that it's either ice cold freezing or scorching hot. We are on the scorching hot side of it as Jaden Zhao hit both of his free throws. We'll get there. Here comes Crothers. Jonathan Good, ball in his hands. Leaves it for Malik Edwards. McKnight. Edwards for 3. Up and down, Jaden Zhao out of nowhere. Comes and scoops that up. Zhao. Kirsten's underneath. Bodies flying everywhere. Malik Edwards comes away with it for Bill Crothers. So for those unfamiliar, Bill Crothers in Unionville, or Markham, whatever you want to call it. Gorgeous school, been up there a number of times, both for basketball and soccer. McKnight pulls up, tough shot. Got to have better shot selection than that if you're Bill Crothers. Corner 3. Too much. McKnight, a Euro step around his defender, lovely. Josiah McKnight gets Bill Crothers off the snide, first basket. Kenny rocking a black headband tonight. Corner 3 from Chris Kirstens. Doesn't drop. Eze with the rebound. Short leaves it. Edwards is wide open. He's got all day, but he can't hit it. Second time's a charm for Malik. Boom. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Malik Edwards. Kirstens. Shot clock winding down. Kenny. Too much. Rolling around. Ooh, Salyu in there fighting for it. And they're going to say it's on the ground. So what Riaz has got to realize, that defender jumped. If he had jumped into him, he could have got himself a couple free throws. Orangeville inbounds. They get a fresh shot clock at 14. Kenny's wide open. And they just threw it away to guys in red. And here comes Bill Crothers. Easy laying. That's Noah Kaja at number 23. And Bardwaj down the other end. He's body checked by Short. So I don't understand that last possession from Orangeville. Kenny was literally standing by himself for the corner three and then opted for the more challenging pass. Didn't work. So Arjun Bardwaj at the free throw line. He's a class of 2024. Goes 6'6". One and two. Crothers, some substitutions. I don't have a number 3. I'll have to get that at half, forgive me. Well, that's Mike Vincente. So I've got him as 1. Looks like it is, so it's 3. So Mikey Vincente seen his first action. Also got number 4, Quentin Martin, ball in his hand. Vincente from the corner, short on his 3 attempts. Kenny. And he's fouled. Good call. Bit of an unnecessary foul from Bill Crothers because he wasn't in his shooting motion and he was kind of stuck. He had 2 defenders on him. .548, slow start to the game for both teams. Zhao was wide open. Take it. And hey, he didn't call kiss off the glass, but it still counts for 3. Jaden Zhao. 8-7. That's the thing, you know, the last game we did up here, I thought he left a lot of shots on the table, had open looks, take the shots. And there he goes, takes one, good things can happen. Vincente over his defender, and only Kenny rebounds. And Zhao was mugged. How is that not a foul? And then turnover as Quentin Martin dribbled the ball off the line. So I think that was a good makeup call by the ref because one of the Crothers guys almost yanked at Jaden when he was attacking. 5:09 to go first quarter. Bardwaj, corner. Griffin Collinson seeing his first action. Zhao for 3. Too strong on that attempt. And here comes Bill Crothers down the other end. Kaja to Vincente. Eze, is it? Timothy Eze. Or Eze. I like Eze. Collinson pulls up, and that shot's blocked by Eze. And the floater over top of his defender, Martin misses, and Kenny will come away with it. And blocked this time, Jaden Zhao, excuse me. I was stuck between block and Jaden and Zhao, but hey, stuck with it. Shot blocked, picked it up, attacks and scores. Jaden off to a nice start in the first quarter. This is like a hot yoga studio in here. I'm sweating. Vincente No good. So Bill Crothers yet to get their three-point shot going. Collinson for three, high arcing. Doesn't go for him. And here comes Jonathan Good to Vincente. So he's tried that shot a few times, gets his own putback. Mikey Vincente. So I want to thank Bill Crothers for having their last names on their back, so you can actually figure out who's who. Zhao, good extra pass. And the shot was interrupted by Ize. And now we got some substitutions. So Cooper Short back in. No, we got a timeout on the floor. Like Orangeville wants to talk about it. 10-9, 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Back and forth affair so far. So I mentioned off the top, I was up here for the Maple Hoop Showcase, the grind session last weekend. A lot of fun. Awesome to see the likes of Prolific Prep up here. And Minnesota Prep was a good team. We had Shy Prep from Chicago, Edge from Calgary. Blown away at some of the guys from Western Canada. Fun weekend. So the weather unseasonably warm. We got hit with winter last week all throughout Southern Ontario and kind of eased up, thank goodness. Went for a nice run today. Did a good 6K out in that. I was in no rush to get back because it's so nice out. And sat and watched the first half of the Canada game at home and then jumped in the car, listened to it on the radio for the second half. Collinson inbounds to Bardwaj. Zhao for three again. Bingo! Jaden Zhao. He's off to a hot start. That bodes well for Orangeville. You get Jaden going this early, 13-9. McKnight. And a charge called against Quentin Martin as Griffin Collinson went hard to the ground. Zhao, ball in his hand now. Jaden. Bill Crothers starting to double him now. He's had too many open looks. Shot clock winding down. Collinson. 3, 2, 1. Puts it up in time, and it drops for him. Griffin Collinson. So everyone in the gym helping him out to let him know the shot clock was expiring. And it goes. McKnight. A lot of guys at Bill Crothers out there slipping. And another charge. That's Jonathan Good this time called with a charge. So almost identical plays. A Bill Crothers ball handler called on a charge, back to back. We're going to see Jonathan Gaspar for the first time, number 2022. He had a good game last week. We were up here. A couple big shots, good to see. Now getting rewarded with some more meaningful game time here. Bardwaj, you can dribble. Didn't want to. Kenny pulls up for three. And it was a good look. Just didn't go for him. Mikey Vincente the other way. Corner 3, Vincente. Kirsten's in short. We're battling for it. Chris comes away with it. Bardwaj. No good. One thing I do like so far from Orangeville here in the opening quarter, and Collinson just a little too aggressive, is they're taking the open looks. Over the past couple of games, the hesitancy of a lot of their shooters, it's like, hey man, look, if you miss, it's okay. Put up the next one. Keep putting them up. I mean, if you miss them all, it's not okay. But hey, you're gonna miss some, right? Steph Curry doesn't shoot 100%. McKnight. It looks like a little hip check called against one of the Orangeville defenders. So that was on Bardwaj as Kirsten goes to the bench. Riaz Salyu back in, number 12 for Orangeville. Stolen by Collinson. He's got two guys in red breathing down his neck and denied from behind. That was short. And down the other end, oh. So what a series of play, Bill Crothers. That's Malik Edwards with that dunk. So short with the huge block, then Edwards down the other end. And short 3. So it looks like that woke up the Bill Crothers bench. Crothers will hold for the last shot of the quarter. Feet inside, Cooper short, and he's fouled. And he'll shoot 2. Well done by Cooper to just kind of throw that ball up. So Cooper's got some length. He's got really long arms, got some good height. He's probably going, I don't know, 6'6", 6'7". I don't have a height listed for him. Either way, he's shooting a couple free throws. In and out. And at the buzzer, way too long. So at the end of one, Orangeville with a 3-point lead, 15-12, courtesy of Jaden Zhao. A couple big threes for their point guard. He's off to a hot start. And then that big dunk from Malik Edwards at Bill Crothers, the highlight for the boys in red. So thanks for joining me. I'm Chris McKee. If you're out there listening on the YouTube stream, hit me up on Twitter at Mr. McKee, MRMCKEE. Let me know if we're sounding all right, getting any names wrong. So Jaden Zhao had 10 points. So 10 at Orangeville's 15. Good start for him. Don't forget, coming up next, Orangeville Prep's national squad versus Royal Crown. It is going to be a good one. Royal Crown broke Orangeville's winning streak here last year. Hadn't lost a home game in OSBA action in about 5 years. And then Royal Crown cracked that in a great game last season. And then I went to go watch them on the road a couple weeks ago in Scarborough at Royal Crown, and Royal Crown beat Orangeville by a couple then. And so it's going to be a tight one tonight. Mention this one, Crothers in OSBA comes in 3-2. Orangeville 1-4. So a win massive for either team. You know, Orangeville gets a win. Puts them in a better shape to dig out of their hole. Crothers gets that win. They're looking more and more like a playoff team. Back to it, start of the second quarter. Jonathan Good, ball in his hand. McKnight in the corner. And then we got, who's number 9 out there? It's Julius Parkin seeing his first action. Didn't play in the first quarter, and he just took that 3. Oh, and is that Jack? That's Jack McMahon. So we haven't seen Jack in a couple weeks up here, number 10. Good to see him back out on the floor for Orangeville. And a Euro step floater by McKnight. That was pretty sweet, Josiah McKnight. Gaspar leaves it for Kenny Tiggett. Oh, in and out. That was unlucky. Cooper Short. And Short, I don't know what Short was doing. He just threw that away. And Griffin Collinson makes him pay. Careless turnover, Bill Crothers. Orangeville takes advantage of it. Johnny Good to Malik Edwards. And Short, back-to-back turnovers for number 8. That'll get him a spot on the bench in about 10 seconds. Gaspar weaving through off the glass. Too much. I love Jonathan. He's got this great burst of speed. He's a good injection off the bench, and Josiah McKnight just tossed that away. And there you go. There's Short to the bench. As Timothy Eze comes back in. And his coach is telling him, hold the ball, take care of the ball. Hey, after those 2 turnovers, I could see where that was going. He's got the physical tools, Cooper Short. He's long, man. He's got to play within himself. Riaz Salyu. Gaspar. And there's a travel. Gaspar was out there spinning and turning and pivoting, and turnover for Orangeville. So we got someone over on Crothers. Looks like he's cramping up or something. Getting attended to by one of the coaches. Can't see the number. I'll let you know in a second. Quentin Martin running the point. Oh, what a feed inside. And that's Julius Parkin gets his first basket of the game. 17-16. Jack McMahon, no good. Collinson the rebounds, and that's his moneymaker. He's hit that shot a couple times already tonight, Griffin Collinson. Griffin, a class of 2025, excuse me. He's a youngster. This guy's got a future. Love his game. Wide open, Noah Kaja. Bingo. The response for Bill Crothers. So Zhao got 10 of the first 15 for Orangeville. So, hey, let number 4. And then he's just way too casual with that pass. I don't know what that was. He's feeling himself a little bit too much there. Tied at 19. Chris Kirstens back into the game, along with Arjun Bardwash. Martin directing traffic for the Colts. And that was a heat check from Kaja. He just hit that 3, but that was a bit of an uglier shot. Collinson, no good. Here's Josiah McKnight. And denied. And Bardwaj is going to get called with a foul. He's like not happy with the call. I think it was a foul, but so I did like it because Arjun went really hard. I've said this 1,000 times on it. You're going to foul a guy in that particular, where he's got a really good shot of scoring. Hit him hard. Make sure he doesn't score and send him a message. And so good to see. And Good. So Good previously played at J. Addison and Excel Hoops. He's well-traveled. Misses them both. And Bardwaj got lucky there. It's Timothy Eze. He's looking, what did I do? He kind of just stood his ground, put his hands up. It looked like Arjun jumped into them. Alas, he'll take it, and he'll shoot some free throws. Hits it. Corner three, Liam Shaw seeing his first action. Misses on his first go. Kirstens, air ball, and Bardwaj bails him out. And Martin, and whoa, what a block by Owen Kenny. And it looked like whoever it was on Orangeville that picked up that ball had just stepped on a line, and so it'll be Bill Crothers. So McMahon back in, as well as Good for the Colts. Eze. Oh, just undresses everyone. That's pretty sweet. Well, that's Josiah McKnight. Like that, he was confident, put the ball on the floor, took on the defender, undressed him, and a nice finish for Josiah. Zhao, back to it. Jaden Zhao having a night. He's got 13 already. Keep shooting, my man. He's got the bench up, loving it. And that was a push-off on, who was it? Good? Yeah. So if you're Orangeville, keep giving it to number 4. He hasn't missed too many, and you can tell he's playing with confidence tonight. He's really feeling it. Quick timeout. Looks like Crothers a little out of sorts. When we did the grind session, there's all these different rules, only 2 timeouts a half. It was a lot different. It's like this infusion of NCAA rules and FIBA rules. But it was fun to do regardless. Go check out my Instagram, undrafted_FA, and an undrafted free agent. I got a bunch of highlights from a bunch of the kids, the interviews and stuff. Basically spoke to a player from every team. And also on my Twitter, at Mr. McKee. I got a bunch of people hit me up on Twitter already. Says sound is good. Thanks, Billy. Appreciate it. Hope the hip is feeling a lot better. Back to it. McMahon leaves it for Collinson. Wide open look, Chris Kirstens. And then Chris gives it away. Stolen by Kaja. And Kaja almost returned the favor. Malik Edwards bailed him out. And here's Kaja. Oh, great pass. Good extra one. Josiah McKnight for 3. Too strong, and that's going to be red ball. Touched off Jaden's fingertips. So Rob, our in-house announcer, talking about all the food they have for sale here in the Bear Cafe, and now I'm getting hungry. 23-21, back and forth affair. Kaja pulls up, bingo. Noah Kaja, that's his second 3 of the hour, the evening. Bardwaj and denied. Josiah McKnight can't believe it. Thought he got ball. And here's Arjun at the free throw line. Arjun from Markham. He's a class of 2024, mentioned earlier. So a lot of basketball left in him. You know, it's for the next year, this kid's a really good shooter. He's long, maybe moving ahead. All right, let's get a little stronger. Maybe bulk up, add a little 10 pounds, moving ahead for next season. Because if you're just doing the status quo, the same thing year after year, unless your name's Jalik Dunkley Distant, it's not progress. It's like, okay, this has got me this far. Now what's going to get me to that next level? And I don't know about that. Griffin was just playing good defense. Josiah McKnight, one of the starters for Bill Crothers. McKnight attacks off balance, and then on his putback, he's fouled. Looks like Bardwaj is going to be called with it. No, they're calling it on McMahon. And then McMahon will go to the bench. And in comes Riaz Salyu. McKnight shooting free throws. Started back at 1. Let's go. Tied at 25. 3:17 to go in the half. And now the boys in red up by 1. Speaking of the boys in red, I heard Raptors head coach Nick Nurse on the Jim Rome show in the U.S. today. Good interview. Raptors started off 9-8 this year. Obviously, a lot of injuries. Pascal Siakam hurt. A bunch of other guys. And that's a turnover. Owen Kenny is puzzled. Either way, Bill Crothers. And why don't they get a full 24 shot clock? Why don't they only get 14? McKnight to Short. McKnight sees the shot clock's expiring, hits the rim, and then steps out of bounds. Kaja, a couple big threes already. Short from the corner, and he is short. Literally and figuratively on that shot. And, ooh, Martin with Crothers has got numbers. McKnight over everyone. Ooh, that was pretty sweet. Josiah McKnight over top of Arjun Bardwaj. So Josiah heating up for Bill Crothers. Zhao leaves it for Kenny. Kind of lost a handle on it just as he was about to shoot. Wisely opted for option number 2. Now he wants it. No good. Rebound Kaja. Martin spots up for 3. Too much. And McKnight. And Josiah McKnight heating up. Playing really well. Here comes Kirstens. Looks like he's fouled. It might be Short again. Cooper Short, right? It is Cooper Short. So Chris got the start on the grind session game for the Orangeville national squad on the weekend. It's cool to see him getting some minutes. Playing against Minnesota Prep. That was a great game. So Orangeville on the Friday, I just watched a bit on the stream. I was working, didn't call that one. Took Prolific Prep, the #1 team in the grind session out of Napa, USA. Kirsten hit some free throws. Took them to the wire, and then Prolific pulled out late. And then the next day, Orangeville had to battle and beat a really good Minnesota Prep squad. I think the boys are off to Arizona, I think next is the next for Orangeville on this weekend. Kaja misses. Kenny rebound. Zhao to Saliu. Riaz Saliu, lovely. Gets the lead just back down to 1. Good game tonight so far, back and forth. Teams evenly matched. McKnight, and he finally misses. And bouncing around, Saliu just gets it over in time. And knocked out of bounds. Ooh, that looked like it was off Kirsten's. I had a good view on that. So Orangeville catches a break. So after I listened to the soccer, I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast. Anthony Kiedis, the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Pretty interesting. Dude's lived. He's 60 years old, the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You believe that? Makes me start to feel old, yeah. Kaja, ball in his hands to Ize, leaves it for Vincente. No good. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Jaden Zhao, I want to see him take some more shots, man. Kid's on fire. Keep putting it up. And that was touched, so it's not back and over and back, excuse me. Here comes Jaden, what a feed. And Chris Kirsten's up and underneath. That's lovely basketball from Orangeville. Zhao attacks, and then that one little no-look pass. That was pretty sweet. And Noah Kaja, the response for Bill Crothers. So Orangeville got to hurry up and get this up. 10 seconds left. And Kinney looking for space. Wide open. McMahon corner three. Bingo! Jack McMahon as time expires. What a way to end the half if you're Orangeville. Great ball movement. And then Jack McMahon, the dagger from the corner. So at the half, the hometown Orangeville Prep 34, Bill Crothers 32. I'm Chris McKee. We'll take a 10-minute break, and we'll see you back for the start of the second half. Well, welcome back for the start of the second half. I'm Chris McKeer here at the Athlete Institute in Mono, Ontario. OSBA action. Orangeville Prep leads 34-32. Jaden Zhao with 13 in the first half. And I'm being told Tim Eze has 12, which I'm a little surprised. I thought it would have been Josiah McKnight, the leading scorer. Alas, so it is. Of course, the Drake bumping in the background. It's not a high school basketball gym unless they're bumping Drake. Dude, a broad day. This song still hits though. So good first half. Jaden Zhao was just shooting the lights out. Had a couple threes. Love to see it. Pretty well balanced game. I think this one's going to go down to the wire. Both teams very evenly matched. You know, you get a good feel of games where you're like, kind of early, having done in the Orangeville games here for years. Well, this one feels pretty good. Down to the wire. Pretty even. And almost stolen. Zhao, corner three. Kenny, he wants it. It did touch rim. And then Salyu underneath. Riaz Salyu with his left hand. I like that one. 36-32. Obviously you can hear the energy in the gym picking up, and that goes out of bounds. Turnover. So great energy from Orangeville coming out of the half. So you want positivity, right? Breeds good things. And almost stolen. Jaden gets it back. Zhao attacks, kick out. And Salyu in there fighting for rebounds. Great to see, and should be an easy lay-in for Arjun Bardwaj. It is. That basket came via the hustle of Riaz. He's in there fighting, doing the dirty stuff. That won't show up on no stat sheet, but that basket was all Riaz. And then there he is getting a rebound and getting fouled. That's the thing, right? It's doing all those. If you're not going to be scoring, what else are you doing to help your team win? And loving the energy Riaz has brought here to start the second half. So big shout out to Shane Sterling in the building. Chatting with me about Kenyon. He's playing this year at Ryerson, a.k.a. TMU. One of the best teams in this country. Zhao again. Finally misses. Keep shooting, though. Good ball movement. Malik Edwards had the extra pass, didn't want it. And now Shaw. In and out. Jaden thought about it. He's got, you had Jay too late on the pass. Kirstens wants it. And that was ugly. That hit the top of the backboard. And here comes Jonathan Good. And he's fouled by Zhao. Johnny Good to the free throw line. So earlier I realized when McKnight was at the free throw line, I had the wrong number. So it's Jonathan Good. Previously with Jay Addison and Excel Hoops. So Good just from Caledon, Ontario, just down the street. So for his family, almost a home game, a lot closer than what Bill Crothers is. Been out to Bill Crothers quite a bit. One, to watch some basketball games, but also soccer up there. My son played quite a few games up in those fields. We also would go train there on occasion. During all the lockdown stuff, the fields in Pickering where we live were all being patrolled. We were getting kicked off by all these security guards. In Markham, they weren't. And so we would have to drive into Markham and go train up at Bill Crothers quite a bit. In the snow outside, we have to shovel snow on the field and then get our soccer training in. By any means necessary. Here comes Jaden Zhao. Collinson, the lefty. Kenny comes away with it. Orangeville will reset. Zhao showing his handle off the top of the glass. And he'll go to the line and shoot some free throws. So Jaden, man, he's playing with some confidence today. I absolutely love it. It's night and day from his performance last week. This is the kind of confidence that breeds good things for your teammates. So 5-point lead. We haven't had much more than a 4 or 5 point lead between either team all evening. Jaden misses them both. And Salyu in there again. Fighting for stuff. And oh, what a play by Jaden Lovett. So, they're saying he stepped on the line before because Jaden threw it off the legs of one of the Crothers guys. I thought we got away. Hey, the ref's right in front of him, so got to trust his call. And Salyu a little too aggressive on his defense. It's all right. He's been playing aggressive all night. Won't want to stop that. A good, lost a handle on it. Leaves it for McKnight. And no good. McKnight looking for a foul call. Didn't come his way. Here comes Jaden. And has his pocket picked from behind. Well, I'm not a professional lip reader, but I could tell what Jaden's response to that was. Good. And I don't know if he knew much about it, but it works out for him. Jonathan Good. Just kind of threw it up towards the rim. As the boys from Royal Crown enter the building. Kirstens. And denied from behind, Ize. Kirstens. And he's fouled. So shout out to my guy Wes Brown in the building. Sitting with the head coach from Waterloo. Kirstens from Kingston. He's a 2023. Oh for 2. That's Orangeville just not hitting free throws tonight. Doing everything else but that. Collinson over top of his defender. Griffin Collinson. That was pretty sweet. High arcing jump shot. He's having a good night tonight, Griffin. Wide open for Parkin. Oh, unlucky for him. That rolled around every bit of the rim, just wouldn't drop for him. Kirsten lost a handle on it. I'm not sure what the call's going to be. Looks like it was on McKnight. Whatever the call was. 40-35, 5:43 to go. Third quarter, lots of basketball left. This game back and forth all night. Kenny. Gaspar steals it, leaves it for Kenny, and then he's denied by Ize. And here comes Bill Crothers. Good, and Good just lost a handle on it. And they wisely reset. McKnight, and no charge or blocking foul. I was going to say, that's got to be one or the other, and they finally called the charge. When you have two guys go down that hard, it can't be a no call. And Bill Crothers' coaching staff having none of it. He wants to get teed up right now. How do you not get teed up? The guy's halfway out on the court. He walked halfway across the court. That's a technical foul. Now, I'm not saying his argument is wrong, but certainly walking halfway across the court to berate a ref was a technical foul. That was one of those, that could have went either way. I could see why the coach not too happy about it. I also don't like it. It's like your team's in a dogfight here, trying to do something to get in the way of that. Not good. Zhao. And it's a great pass inside. Bardwaj just wasn't ready for it. Jaden led him right to the basket. If he catches that, he doesn't need to dribble. He can just put it right up. Here comes Crothers. Kaja. Oh, my goodness. Noah Kaja. This guy's got range. That's at least 3 threes for him. And they're all really beautiful shots. So if you're Bill Crothers, you got to get 23 some more looks because this guy's hitting them tonight. Too many Orangeville guys in one spot. That's not good. Zhao. That's a charge. It's got to be. It is, yeah. Jaden picked up his dribble and then kind of bumped into one of the Crothers guys. So Jack McMahon back on the floor, hit that big three to end the half. So I'm heading up to Montreal this weekend. There are 6 NCAA teams playing up in Montreal. They're actual league games. It's not an exhibition. So we got Stephen F. Austin University from Texas. You've seen them in March Madness over the past 3 years. Montana State, Middle Tennessee. UNC Greensboro, which is a really good team this year. Quinnipiac and Hofstra. Ooh. That's Quentin Martin. Is that it's a 3, 41. So Bill Crothers, the pendulum swings the other way. The Colts now lead by 1. How does Orangeville respond? Collinson. Zhao from just over the free throw line. Doesn't get the roll. So Quentin Martin hit that 3. He's a 2023 from East York, Canada's only borough. That's what the sign says. We used to have all the boroughs that made up metropolitan Toronto, and they got rid of it sometime in the 90s. But East York still the last borough. So still considered part of Toronto. There you go. Parkin. Nice little jump shot. Julius Parkin. He's been a nice little piece off the bench for Bill Crothers tonight. They now have a 3-point lead. Back and forth we go. Kirstens. Oh, sorry, that's Jack McMahon. Forgive me. He missed anyway. So, McKnight, nice bounce pass underneath. And good hustle back by Jaden Zhao to get in the way of that shot. Bardwaj. And that's a good foul. He was tugged on. That was 11, Jonathan Good. So that was almost like, when a pass rusher gets by the old lineman and he just kind of drags him because he doesn't want him to hit the quarterback. That's what Good did with that foul. So with Arjun at the free throw line, check me out on Twitter at Mr. McKee, MRMCKEE. Also hit me up on Instagram, my undrafted_FA. I just got a new MacBook Pro because I was having computer problems. And so I've been digging through some of the backlog of video I have. So I'll get to it certainly over the next couple of weeks. I'm sitting on easily about 10 different interviews from different players. A couple from this Orangeville team, and some of their opponents, some of the other teams as well, so I'll get there. I did post all the grind session clips from this week. The kid that blew my mind, so go look up Tyron Stokes from Prolific Prep. He's a freshman. He's a high school freshman who is out of this world good, I believe. And here's Josiah McKnight. Oh, my God. Riaz Salyu denied. Huge. Riaz is having a night. Collinson skips over everyone. Nice little touch off the glass. Griffin Collinson. So what a series for Orangeville. The huge block by Riaz down one end, and then Griffin down the other end with the finish. Temperature of this game really heating up. Julius Parkin. He's got a sweet little jump shot. That's a couple times in the last couple possessions he's used that over top of his defender, and now Bill Crothers back up by one. So blocking foul, is that on? It was on Riaz Salyu. .201 to go in the third quarter. The visitors with a 1-point lead. Enjoying this one tonight. Hope you guys are at home. And finally, Kaja misses one. And here comes Orangeville. What a bounce pass. Oh. And great steal. Just well read. Malik Edwards stole that. And now Martin slowing things down. Edwards, ball in his hand. Crothers messing around with it a bit too much. And he didn't need that shot. He had 5 or 6 seconds left on the shot clock. And an ill-advised shot. And Quentin Martin. We got time on the floor, Orangeville. So yeah, getting back to Tyron Stokes before Riaz had that huge block. This kid Stokes on Prolific Prep. You know, I've done the BioSteel Futures game. I get what, three or four times now. So I've called games for, you know, a 14, 15-year-old Shaden Sharp, who's now with the Portland Trailblazers. Josh Primo, who was with San Antonio and now is unemployed, but he was an NBA player. You know, Leonard Miller, some of these guys. And I can tell you, Tyron Stokes at the same age is significantly better than those guys. Lou Dort, than all these guys at that same age. So go check out my interview with Tyron. It's funny, I was amazed at his confidence just when we were talking off camera. He says, I'm used to cameras in my face. And this kid's like 14, 15. Like at that age, I was running from cameras. My days at Neil McNeil, didn't want people to see what I look like, bro. A 1-point game. Bill Crothers trying to press. We haven't seen a lot of that from either team tonight. And just a little bit too adventurous, Malik Edwards, and he can't believe he was called with that foul. Just unfortunate. You know, he was trying to go for a steal and then gets called with a foul. So we are already in the bonus. Jaden to the free throw line. Jaden also a 2023. So I got a text this week from my son Alex, who's up playing soccer at Algoma University in the Sioux. And he told me he made the curling team as Jaden gives Orange a 1-point lead. So my son now a two-sport athlete. The funny thing is he's never curled before in his life till he got up there. They just said, hey, they were short a few guys. They asked some of the other athletes if they had any interest. He went out and tried out, did pretty well, and that's that. So the coach of the team, Parkin from 3, no good. The coach for Algoma was the head coach of the Canadian men's Olympic team that won a gold medal at the Olympics in 2014. So he's being coached by the right people. So maybe a future in curling. What is, when you're in Sault Ste. Marie, you got to do something in the winter. Better be in a rink than outside. Corner, Collinson. Lovely. Griffin Collinson. Bingo. 49-45. Bill Crothers will hold for the last shot of the quarter. Martin for Kaja. Tough shot. He's got time. Put it up, Riaz. Oh, I don't think he realized how much time he has. So not exactly the best drawn-up play for Bill Crothers at the end of that. They wanted to get Noah Kaja a look. Made sense. But tough shot. So at the end of 3, the hometown Orangeville leads by 4, 49-45. 1 quarter left. We got a good one. Don't go anywhere, folks. I'll go check out undraftedfreeagent.com, my website. Posted some clips from the grind session last weekend. Get some more of that. As the weeks advance, well, now we'll have about a 3 or 4 week break when Orangeville are down in the U.S. for grind session over Christmas. I can catch up on some of my writing and video editing. So for those of you into golf, I also have my radio show, airs Tuesday night on Saga 960, This Week in Golf. It's also available on most streaming, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff. So any golf fans, we had a Canadian winner on the PGA Tour this week, Adam Svensson, which makes my job a little easier when a Canadian wins because I got something to talk about. Especially this time of year, it's not exactly golf season, but the PGA Tour still going on. LPGA Tour wrapped up. Brooke Henderson, our Canadian superstar. She finished this season ranked number 6 in the world. Not bad. Of course, we've got the return of Tiger Woods in 2 weeks, which will be cool to see. Again, I got a golf radio show. It makes my life easier anytime Tiger Woods is around. Just talk about Tiger for an hour and people are happy. Back to it. We got a good finish here. I'm looking forward to the end of this one. Really 2 evenly matched teams tonight. So who's the guy? Who's the guy in the 4th quarter? This is gut check time. McKnight, and he's fouled shooting 3. So Josiah will shoot 3 free throws. No, he won't. I don't understand. Was it a foul or not? I don't know. Good ball movement. Ize off the glass. Gets his own rebound. What a hustle play for Tim Ize. I love that. He just wanted it more than the guys in black jerseys. Tim's got some really great length, good size. Got him listed at 6'6", but really long arms, plays a lot longer. Stolen And get your phones out. Here's Ize. Ooh. It's so easy. Everybody's trying to please me, baby. Timothy Ize, I love it. What a feed inside. And good defense. Parkin. But he's called with a foul. So a big series for Bill Crothers. That big dunk to tie things up. And now the momentum switches to the guys in red. I had to pull the Guns N' Roses reference out for that. Somebody out there caught it. From their, was it 1988 Appetite for Destruction album, I believe it was. That's the one with Sweet Child of Mine on it. They got a song called It's So Easy. It's like a B-side. It wasn't one of their big singles. Well, that's when people used to listen to full albums, not just singles. Ize again. Good ball movement. And Bill Crothers with a shot of life. And there's Johnny B. Good for Bill Crothers. Ize stolen. He's taking over the game here in this fourth quarter. Martin attacks. Good extra pass. Now Ize wants three. Bouncing around. And here comes Orangeville. Kenny, and denied by Ize down the other end. So Ize was big in the first quarter. I mean, he was non-existent in the second and third quarter, and now he's the best player on the floor over the past 2 minutes. Tied at 51. Take it. Quick trigger from Kenny. Love it. Owen Kenny. See, this Orangeville team, it's if they get over that hesitancy and that mental block and just shoot. A good basketball team. And no foul called on McKnight as he fell awkwardly. Wide open, Collinson, take it. Back-to-back threes for Orangeville. That one's courtesy of Griffin Collinson. And now the lead at 6. That might be the biggest lead of the night for Orangeville. Believe it is. That's the kind of game we've had, back and forth. And then I don't know about that. Collinson's going to get called with a foul on Good. So stick around to the end of this game. We're supposed to be doing post-game interviews live on air with the player of the game. We've got a camera set up staring at me. I hope they're not showing that during the broadcast. There's a reason I'm on the radio, not on TV. So Crothers, big missed free throws. Orangeville, hey, you hit 2 threes back-to-back. Let's go for number 3. Zhao. Kenny. Oh. Right idea. Zhao, good extra pass. Collins from a sweet spot. Kenny rips that away. And then Crothers gets it right back. Here comes McKnight. And then denied. Oh. Kenny got ball, and he's called with a foul. The entire bench in Orangeville can't believe it. And neither can I, quite frankly. Kenny called with a foul. And Josiah McKnight. Hits it. Josiah has got some crazy length. Hits a couple free throws, big. 57-53. 6:50 to go in the ball game. Enjoying this one tonight. Bill Crothers trying to press. Great turnovers. Bardwaj off balance and knocked out of bounds. It's still going to be Orangeville ball. Kenny showing his handle. Kirsten's, what are they calling? Kenny. And I don't know about that. And no one on the Bill Crothers bench could believe it. So Crothers, you know, going back 4 or 5 years, was one of the premier teams in the OSBA. Steph Smith, Emmanuel Miller, Paris Shand. I mean, they had some dudes. And then at one point, they were the worst team in the OSBA. And now they're fighting their way back to relevance here. A pretty good squad. Ball bouncing around. Shot clock's going to expire, and this is going to be a turnover. Here comes Vincente. Mikey gets the roll. Big basket. Bill Crothers chipped the lead down to 2. Things are getting frantic between both teams. This press by Crothers is causing problems. And Collinson and 1. Griffin Collinson. Griffin having a really nice night. Griffin from Burlington. Talked to him a couple weeks ago after the game. I still have yet to post that. I've got it though, Griffin. Don't worry, I'll get there. Told me that he's got Ivy League aspirations in the future. My aspirations for the future are get home safe tonight and have a couple beers. That's my aspiration. No. My career goal, I want to call NCAA basketball games. I don't care about the NBA. I want to call NCAA games. Speak it into existence. Kaja. Edwards, there's no one around him. McKnight. Air ball. And now you see why Orangeville wasn't trying to defend that shot. They're like, give it to him. Take it. Until you can hit it, we'll give it to you all day. Time on the floor. Orangeville leading by 4. It's been a good one. Don't forget, coming up following this, Orangeville Prep National Squad versus Royal Crown. Royal Crown undefeated in OSBA play. They are good. I've been to see them. I went to go watch them in Scarborough against Dream City Christian a couple weeks ago. Because I'm a Pickering, so for me to drive into Scarborough is 10 minutes. It's not the 90 minutes it takes me to get here, and that's on a good day. But I went to go watch Royal Crown, and they are good. They got size. They got dudes that can shoot. I mean, loaded with easily maybe 6-7 NCAA players right now. And so Orangeville got to be up for that one. Following this, going to be a tough test. All right, here we go, back to it. I'd like to see Jaden Zhao get back into this. I mean, red hot in the first half. And Bill Crothers, it's not that Jaden's cooled off, it's Bill Crothers has been doubling him and making sure he doesn't get shots and pressing him. So their coaching staff's done a good job of neutralizing. And then you got Kinney wide open look. Collinson. Griffin Collinson is at 2. It was just a 2. Foot on the line. I thought so. Vincente attacks. And then, my God. So Vicente was out of control. The ball's rolling out of his hand, and there's a foul called on that. Nonsense. So Mikey Vicente. Crothers pretty deep bench. A lot of guys they've worked into the rotation. It's good to see. Lead to 4 now. Just over 5 minutes to go. Who's the guy? This is the gut check time. Crothers, their press. And, you know, I talked about that earlier. Hey, not a lot of teams. And now all of a sudden they're pressing, and it's causing havoc for Orangeville. If you're Crothers, keep it up. Don't stop. And that was a travel. Kenny slid. Their coach was calling for it. I agree. He's out there on skates. And with 2 seconds left on the shot clock, a foul underneath the basket. That is a tough break for Crothers because that shot clock was going to expire. They weren't getting a shot off. And underneath, way away from the play. That's huge. No, now it's Collinson going to shoot. He pushed him off. So each point more important as we go. A lot of conversation going on. No. Now Kirsten's back to the line. And he gets the roll. So Chris goes 6'8". He's got great size. In and out. 1 or 2. Take it. I was amazed, though, at this level, you know, the free throw shooting, not the greatest. These kids, I mean, some of the best athletes in the country you'll see walk through the gym, and 90% of them can't shoot free throws. The most simplest thing to do. It's because they don't put the time into it. They're too busy dunking, doing 30 pregame dunks instead of hitting 30 free throws before the game. Vicente, the extra pass, Malik Edwards, and Mikey bails him out with the follow. Mikey Vicente, 62-59. I was thinking about it in the pregame warm-up. I don't think I saw a kid on either team shoot a free throw in the warm-ups tonight. Oh, well, I have seen Owen Kinney drain a bunch of threes tonight. Big. He's feeling it. He's playing with some swag in the second half. You know, he went through a stretch. He probably missed about 7-8 shots in a row and denied, but that's a hard foul. I think Bardwaj got the ball, but there was literally 3 guys converging on Martin at the same time. But yeah, in the pregame, I sat here for an hour because I got here pretty early, and not a single kid shot a free throw. And then you wonder why in the game you can't hit them. 65-59. Mr. Martin goes 5'9". He's a 2023. Hopefully all these boys find an opportunity to play somewhere at the next level. United States, Canada, wherever, OUA, OCAA, somewhere, you'll have the time of your life, I promise. It's 100. My son's up at Algoma University. In his first 2 seasons, they are 0-22, but he's in a house with 4 of his teammates, 5 of them having the time of their lives up there. Collinson finally cools off. Malik Edwards from the free throw line. That's pretty sweet. Malik Edwards, nice jump shot. Lead down to 2. This could be one of those last seen with the ball nights. And a bad foul by Malik, unnecessary. He just hit that sweet shot, and then an unneeded foul. Well, Jaden to the free throw. Riaz Salyu, you know, hey, I want to see more 12, man. This guy's been outstanding all night. I've loved what he's brought defensively, and then just in there getting rebounds, hustle plays. If they had 4 more guys like number 12, they'd be in a lot better shape than 1 and 4. This is a huge game for both teams. Orangeville trying to dig out of that hole. Crothers doesn't want to drift towards. And again, there's Riaz in there ripping the ball, and possession arrow favors Orangeville. Won't show up on the stat sheet, but a big play. It's over 3 minutes left. Kenny. Owen Kenny feeling it. He's feeling it in the second half. Lead back to 5, 68-63. McKnight. Vincente spin move, tough shot. It gets the roll. Lucky's on his size. Mikey Vincente. So Collinson, because Jaden was wide open at the top of the key. He had 2 guys. He knew Jaden went out of wide open. He just didn't catch it, took his eye off it, was looking at his teammate, and a big turnover. Crothers can tie on this possession. Vincente thought about it, opts for the 2, and he finally misses. And how is that not a travel? Yeah, I was going to say double dribble. Back and forth. This is fun tonight. I like this. Tired of calling blowouts. Wide open Vincente's got all day. And Salyu goes in there, but the possession arrow will now favor Bill Crothers. So Noah Kaja coming back in. He's had a bunch of big threes tonight. Are they calling a timeout? They are. Timeout Crothers. They look a little gassed, so I think that's just more he doesn't want to sub his guys, just give his guys a quick breather, drink of water. House of Pain. What are we talking, 1992 maybe on this one? 92, 93 at most? Still played in just about every stadium, football, basketball stadium, everywhere you go. This isn't my favorite. I mean, it's so overplayed. Cypress Hill, who I love, and House of Pain did a record together called Put Your Head Out. And that's the beat on that still kicks today. That's my song suggestion of the day. House of Pain, Cypress Hill, Put Your Head Out. Because we've all heard the jump around 10,000 times, right? I love Cypress Hill as well. I've gone back and dug into it. So good. So 2:09 to go, 3-point ball game. Kaja inbounds. Shot clock hasn't started. They're about 3 seconds late starting that shot clock, so Bill Crothers caught a break. McKnight. Oh, Josiah McKnight. Anytime. Big three, ties it up. Take it, Kenny. Owen Kenny is on absolute fire. Flames coming off the ball. The confidence in his shot, I don't think he thinks he can miss. And that's why he's just like, get 11 the ball. That's the strategy moving down. Get 11 the ball. Owen feeling it. Kaja, a little floater over top of Griffin. Kirsten comes away with it. Oh, they got away with there. Collinson attacks. Off the basket, 73-68. McKnight, Ize, over 3 Orangeville defenders, and he's fouled. Tim Ize. So Tim, a 2024. This kid's a nice player. He's played for Team Ontario. Big free throws for the boys in red. Hits it. Well, this makes it a one-possession game if you can hit this. Big one here. He hits them both. 73-70, minute left. Kirsten, take it. Oh, Kenny finally cools off and misses one. Here comes Crothers. They don't need a three. And pocket picked. Kenny steals that. Kirsten's hold it up, make them foul you. And he just gave it away. Oh, and that's a technical. So that's going to be, I believe that's a technical. Because he had a direct lane to the basket. So Easy just hit those 2 free throws. So crucial. I don't know why Chris just didn't tuck that ball and let them foul him. So timeout. 35.6 to go. Big free throws coming up from Tim Ize. So 7:39 local. Coming up next, Royal Crown, Orangeville's national squad. I'm going to be doing an interview with the player of the game, I think. If Mark said he's going to send one of the guys up, we'll do it here on camera. So stick around for that after the game. It's still, I mean, at this point, I got to lean for Orangeville, Owen Kenny. But whoever kind of closes this out could change that. If Jaden hits a shot, Tim Ize's had a nice night. Noah Kaja, Bill Crothers, so huge free throws right here. Timothy Ize. Misses one. Hits it. So it'll still be Bill Crothers' ball because of that foul. So it's fine if they only hit the 1 because all they need is a 2 now. Uh-oh, no one's coming to them. Ooh, just in time. Vincente, and he's fouled by Zhao. That is a good call. A lot of guys in black weren't buying it, but he got a good chunk of the arm. So Mikey Vincente will shoot some free throws. Hits it. 1-point ball game. Bill Crothers to tie the game right here. Done. Tie ball game. 31 seconds to go. Look for 11. Orangeville's got to get Kenny a shot. Find 11 a look. He's got it. Oh, and Kenny too much. Collinson. No good. Bouncing around. Crothers comes away with it. And then given right back. Zhao leaves it for Collinson. And 1! Griffin Collinson. Love it. So the frantic play, the ball just bouncing around anywhere. It was like, does anybody want this ball? And then huge. Collinson comes away with it. Had a couple cracks at it. So huge free throw right here. And then if you're Crothers, I mean, you got to get Kaja back out there, especially if he hits this. Yeah, here he is. 23's coming back out because he's been their best three-point shooter tonight. And he's got range too. He doesn't need to be anywhere near that black circle. Big free throw. Bingo, hits it. 3-point game. Crothers needs a 3 to tie. Tough shot. He didn't need it. They get another crack, and the time expires, and it's not going to count. Orangeville will get out of here by the skin of their teeth. 76-73. Courtesy of Griffin Collinson with 7 seconds left. Huge. Wow. What a game. So you really got to feel for the boys in red. They certainly did enough to win it. Just, I said it kind of in that first quarter. I'm like, this is coming down to one of those games. You just had to feel the tempo. Teams were evenly matched. They both look really good. And that prophecy fulfilled itself. Great to see. What a night. Enjoyed that one. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that one out there, folks. I'm Chris McKee. Don't forget, check me out on Twitter, at Mr. McKee, MRMCKEE. Check out my undrafted _FA Instagram. Posting clips of the games. And coming up next, Royal Crown, Orangeville's national team. I'm waiting to see if anyone's going to come up for an interview. Trying to get Griffin if I can. I don't know. Mark said he was going to try to get somebody up here. Talk to me in the booth. Let's see. I hope it doesn't take too long because I have no numbers for anyone on Royal Crown, and I got to find out who the heck who is. Oh, here we go. We're going to send up Griffin now. Yeah. So we're going to be joined by Griffin Collinson in the booth. Split that up, my man. Just give me a little check 1, 2.
We're all good. We're all good. Yep.
So Griffin, walk me through the last kind of 5 seconds there. frantic play running around.
Yeah.
You get the ball. Walk me through it.
So frantic show, my guy Jaden with that amazing steal. Gets the ball down there. And he just turned around, saw me cutting, open. I just put it up and prayed. And I mean, it went down and I got the foul, which is a bonus. So just thankful for everyone and myself for making that shot. And, we came out on top.
So Owen Kenny tonight, let's talk about him. This guy was feeling it. Just talk about his performance tonight.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. He's our go-to shooter. So when we realized he was starting to catch fire, we just kept going at him, kept letting him add to that flame, He kept lighting it up, and that's probably one of the main reasons we got the win.
So you guys been on the short end of the stick, kind of. Just talk about what that means for you guys as far as confidence. You really needed that one.
Oh, yeah, this is our second OSBA game win in a row. We're just going to keep it rolling. That's big confidence, big ego boost. We just got to stay humble and just keep working, keep getting better every day, and, just on to the next.
Well, hey, any last second comments? Let them know anything else?
All right, I'm all good.
That's it. All right, well, hey, thanks for your time. I have
All right, no
respect.
problem.
Great performance.
Thank you.